Welcome to BackpackGearTest.org's review of the Intova X2 camera. This is the 2-month field report on the camera. This video review focuses on the video aspects of the Intova X2 camera. For the detailed written report, please see BackpackGearTest.org. The Intova X2 camera has a color viewfinder. One issue with it is it does wash out a bit in bright sunlight. It comes equipped with an attachment to shelter it somewhat from the sun, but it will still wash out a bit in bright sunlight. This camera comes with a sturdy tripod mount with a standard tripod screw thread. This can be used to attach to a helmet or a tripod, such as this backpacking miniature tripod that I often use on hiking trips. The camera has large main controls, power on and off, and the start and stop recording button are all easily accessible from the top of the unit. The large buttons can be used even when wearing gloves. The menu control buttons are located along the right-hand side of the camera. These buttons are also easy to operate and make using the menus quite simple and straightforward. One of the key features of this camera is the wide-angle style lens, shown here at Grand Falls, northern Arizona. The wide-angle lens is useful for capturing scenic vistas. However, as with all wide-angle lenses, the distortion can be noticeable, as can be seen when panning on this particular video. One of the best features of the camera is the fact that it is completely waterproof. This made it great for these waterfall shots at Grand Falls. I could go underneath the waterfalls and not worry at all about getting the camera wet. I also took some underwater shots. I'm a swimmer, and it was a great camera for evaluating my swimming strokes. It helps when using the camera underwater to use a tripod. See the inset for the tripod that I use for these underwater shots. The camera is also great for scenery shots. This is a scene along Echo Canyon in the scenic CHIRICAHUA National Monument in eastern Arizona.
Alright, here we are in Echo Canyon. The geological wonder. What a spot.
One issue I had was the camera could use a little image stabilization. It was a bit hard to keep the camera steady while hiking. On a 6-day trip to southern Utah, I used the camera to take shots out of the top of my Jeep while driving through Monument Valley, Arizona. It's quite simple and straightforward to hold the camera steady overhead. The next video shows a descent into CANYONLANDS National Park along the scenic White Rim Road. It's a little harder to hold the camera steady out the window, especially while driving a stick-shift Jeep on a road like this. A well-known tip when using wide-angle lenses is to make sure you place the horizon in the center of the frame. This minimizes horizon curvature, like this scenic shot at Monument Valley. This shot uses a high horizon position, which means you get a lot of curvature. However, this scene does take in the entire vista at the Gooseneck State Park overlook. This camera has a 16 megapixel sensor for stills and a very sharp lens. This provides plenty of latitude for digital zooms. Stop back for the long-term report in 2 months where we'll have more scenes shot with the Intova X2 camera. Thanks for watching.